TikTok is a place where you can really only do one thing. Scroll endlessly, getting a borderline IV injection of non-stop short-form content. It seems you can't scroll TikTok without being advertised a new product every 5 seconds. So today I'm giving our culinary assistant an unlimited budget to doom scroll TikTok for a specific goal, which is to surprise me with as many random TikTok shop cooking products to see which are worth an impulse buy and which are a flop. Starting with, just give me the goddamn thing. I've seen this before, I know what this is. This is the pizza peel thing. Isn't that fun?
Playing a little rough there. It's not even so much as picking up the pizza, it's like...
Let's just slide it off. Well, I wanna pick it up anyway, Haynes.
Oh,
This thing is about to break in half. It's quivering, and people would...
I don't think that was right. Why are you doing that?
I'm trying not to, look at it, it's bending. This thing is waning from the weight of this pizza. Round 2. Haynes, lower the whole oven, thank you.
Wow.
Wow, it works. Just get a pizza peel, you don't need this.
Have you seen what else it can do? Theoretically, let's say you've got some ketchup, some mayo, and some mustard. This is purely theoretical.
If this comes off. What?
I didn't expect that to work at all.
That's scary.
Wait, let's do a side by side.
Even picked up the juices that were sitting
Yeah,
over
that's
here.
actually insane.
I mean, it's clean. Honestly, I would buy this just to do this 100 times over. For that reason, thumbs up. Moving on. Ah, a boomerang. I'm really glad that stopped. That would have cut my fingers right now. Is this a hairnet? Is this correct?
No, kind of.
No, I've never seen this in my life.
Let's take a little stroll over to the sink.
Is it a strainer?
Yeah, so like if you don't have a disposal.
So this is gonna fit like if I wanna throw trash away? Oh, you gotta put sticky tape down? Okay, no.
But it, like you can strain stuff, you could wash herbs and like have them drained.
All right, I'll let you do it. Boom. Oh, is it gonna hold this heavy ass thing?
Wow, that's actually...
That's impressive. That's kind of cool.
If you don't have a disposal, kind of nice.
Are there sinks without disposals?
This sink doesn't have a disposal.
I did not realize that until just now.
I mean, maybe we should just buy a couple of these.
No. Functionally, it works. It's very ugly, but I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Next up, we have this thing. Oh, wait, I think I know what this is. You put chicken in here and you shred it. So basically someone who probably smokes a lot of weed was like, I could make a big version of one of these and you could put chicken in it and shred it. Let's see if that person was right. I mean, it doesn't really work by holding it down, to be honest with you. I think we'd be better off just doing this. Let me give it a better try here. It's working. To me, this required a lot more effort. You could literally just do this with your hands, with gloves on, and just do this, and they'll shred. I'll give it like a halfway, not quite all the way.
What do you think this one is, Josh?
There's a tray, there's this, and this. So I'm gonna guess this is for some sort of stupid sandwich.
It's not a stupid sandwich. No sandwich is stupid. It's a 3-in-1 breakfast maker. Okay. So we're gonna throw our sausage and then an egg.
In here?
Mm-hmm. Move the sausage here.
You said to put the sausage here.
I misspoke.
What the f?
The eggs should be circular. And then that drawer on the front was for a couple slices of bread that you just stack on top of each other in there.
Both of them?
Yep.
I want you to know that the smell emitting from this is actually putrefying. Smell in there.
Oh, that's terrible.
That smells like poop from a butt. I'm just gonna turn it all the way up, which is a total of 5 minutes maximum.
It does tick like a bomb.
This takes all the heart and soul out of cooking, you know? When people say they don't want to cook because of the effort, you know, like the time that it takes to clean, and I get that, and like this is supposed to be a solve for that, but genuinely, sometimes you just gotta pick yourself up and make something special for yourself, even if it's for nobody else. There's something special in that too. This hasn't even started cooking and it's almost done. We've let this rip for well over 15, 20 minutes. We keep having to reset the timer and it's gotten warm. I mean, this is raw. The egg didn't cook at all. Oh yeah, the toast. It's the same. This is just a piece of shit. We have a scale. I mean, I love scales. What's special? Oh, shit. I've seen this one. Basically, it weighs the food that you put on here and it's supposed to tell you the nutritional information on it. Calories, protein, carbs, fat. How does it do that? It's gotta be connected to your phone, right? You gotta look up the food.
They have an app. It's connected through Bluetooth. And then we'll click add food. We'll do strawberries.
35 grams, saying that that's 11 calories, 2.7 grams of carbs. Hell yeah. Oh, it even says it right here.
And then you can also add that to your daily food diary and it tracks it all for you.
It does feel a little clunky to have to like input every single individual food that you eat in your body. But other than that, I mean, for a quick snack you just want to toss in your mouth, like kind of sick. I'm gonna give this a thumbs up. Am I supposed to figure out what this is? Does anyone know what I'm thinking? Cut cameras. Is this used to like carve something or like take out something? Like you put it inside of fruit and like twist it and pull something out? A peanut butter stirrer. Well, first of all, this is almond butter. This almond butter is incredibly separated. We're gonna test to see if this can mix it together. Is there like a technique to this? Because this looks like it's not doing a very good job. You can't really finagle this much because there's nothing to hold on to. Size does matter. Do you just go up and down or do you turn it or like, this is pissing me the off. Honestly, I don't know who this is helpful for. I'm struggling with this. Thumbs down. Next up, we have this thing, the Defrost Express. Cuts defrosting time, non-stick surface. Special aluminum tray draws cold from frozen food in minutes. The way it's described sounds very non-scientific, but I know that there's something scientific about this. I saw Bill Nye the Science Guy say something about this recently. I randomly went to the airport in New York City and guess who was in line? Bill Nye the Science Guy. And I was like, I love you. And he didn't say anything back. And that was, they say don't meet your heroes. So I guess we just put frozen meat on this in a defroster. Let's see. One frozen one goes here, and the other one will stay on this tray and see which defrosts faster. This is saying this will do it in 25 minutes, so see you in 25 minutes. It's been 25 minutes. First, we're gonna test the one that wasn't on the plate. The center is 80% frozen, the outer 20% is defrosted. This one, exactly the same. The best way to defrost something, in my opinion, is to put it in a plastic bag, get all the air out of it, and submerge it in water with a light drip of water going to it. That trick comes from Alton Brown, and it works really well. This is just a big toothbrush. Oh! Imagine you're like walking through the hallways of your college dorm.
Yo!
What in the Lord's name is that?
You didn't go to college.
Yeah, I don't know what the experience is like. I could be completely wrong. You've never heard that in the hallway? Because I certainly have in some of my apartment buildings when I was younger. I'm gonna guess this is for cleaning.
Bingo.
I want the big one. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Let's give it a rip, dude.
Okay.
You only picked this so that I would clean this for you.
This has been on the deep clean list for a while now. It's like kind of working.
Try using a smaller, more accurate one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, well, I'll be damned.
It looks better than when it started.
Yeah, Haynes, we should order a few of these. I think we should order like 20. But I better never hear this going off and there not be dishes getting clean. Thumbs up. Is this a rotary grater? Yeah, this is like what they have at Olive Garden. Oh my God, the suction on this? I need to invest in this suction technology. Who did this? All right, Haynes, let's go, dude. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. That's shredded cheese, but it was very difficult to do. You could also just use a box grater, I feel like. Does that look like something you want to clean?
Hold the handle stationary and then screw this and then pull out. Yeah.
What's going on?
What do you want to do next?
Let's julienne. This just looks like a bigger grater setting. Julienne time. Ow. I mean, it worked, and this is single-handedly the ugliest julienne ever. If a line cook walked up to me and they were like, hey Josh, how does this look? I'd be like, wow, that's crazy. I need you to find another job tomorrow morning if that's all right. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, it worked, so I'll give it a thumbs up.
No crinkle cut?
No, we've had enough. Next up, we have this thing. Now, if someone hands you this, you might be thinking, is this a ball torture device? And in a way it is, because an egg goes in it, and it's made to crack your eggs for you. No shell. I was really expecting this to not work. Honestly, the only reason you would use this is if for some reason you can't crack an egg. If you're in good health, this is a complete waste of money. Just learn how to do it with your hands. But if for some reason this is going to help you crack an egg for any reason that you're inhibited to crack an egg, then I could see this being a good investment. So we'll put it at the 50-50 area. Good for some, a waste of money for others. I don't know what this is for. I'm gonna guess like do something with squeezing something, or like pressing or forming something like a patty. Oh, I know what it is. It's to make your own peanut butter and jelly sandwich uncrustable. You don't have to keep hiding it. You're just like walking in like it's an illegal substance.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, it basically worked. You got a little bit of peanut butter out the sides. I think that's mostly my fault.
They're fire.
Yeah. No, yeah, both of us. Yeah. Thumbs up. What is this, an adult diaper? Portable toilet? I'm gonna guess this goes in an air fryer just based off how this looks.
Dude, you're so smart. It's crazy. Load her up.
All right, see you in a bit. All right, we've got crisp, mostly burnt fries. I mean, I guess the idea is that it keeps your air fryer clean. Is this safe?
That was kind of my concern.
So the irony is like, I don't have to clean this, but I do have to clean this. I don't know, I don't use an air fryer enough to say whether or not this is helpful. If you use an air fryer, do you feel like this is helpful? Let us know. I like it, I guess hypothetically you can toss this in the dishwasher, and that's much easier than this. So maybe I'll even give it a thumbs up. Yeah, sure, we're being real nice today. What is this?
I don't know, what do you think it is?
This is a self-heating pot. So we put water in here, we turn it on to max, and it is actually boiling. I'm not really that surprised. It's basically like a little induction burner. Damn it, Haynes! I just want to get the disc in there.
I get to clean that up later.
Anyway, that goes into the boiling water.
You gotta get the powder in there.
Yeah, oh, on the ground too?
Yeah.
Lid on. And then after a few minutes, we have instant ramen done. The noodles are cooked, the broth is done, but it's annoying that it has to be plugged in, but at the same time, it's like, how much can you ask for, right? We're boiling on a wooden cutting board, which is kind of cool. This thing doesn't look very durable, but I think if you're careful with it, this is kind of useful. Like, if you don't have much of a kitchen or maybe no kitchen at all, or you live in a dorm, this could be a lifesaver. I might even use this again. I'll just close my eyes when I use it because it's very ugly.
He thinks it's ugly, but it's the same color as my shirt.
It's not about the color, it's about the design. The shirt looks good on you, Haynes, all right? This could help a lot of people. I'm gonna give this a huge thumbs up. Next up, oh, this is a corn shucker.
Well, corn grater, yeah.
Whatever, it's a corn kerneler. I think this is gonna work really well. I take that back. I'll give it one more shot. Okay, there we go. Just had to get it started. So the goal is you wanna go as deep as the corn, about there. But like it immediately nabs my thumb and I'm being very cautious with it. I could see this being helpful potentially if you have really bad knife skills or some sort of inhibition that would stop you from using a knife. My only concern is this feels really dangerous. If you can use a knife, just use a knife. To demonstrate, all right? Corn, okay, pretty simple. Way more corn evenly extracted. Here's the knife, here's the peeler. The corn kernels are more whole, you got way more yield. This is the peeler, this is the knife. So you can see the thickness of the kernel on this one, and it was way quicker and far less dangerous. I have had some of these that have worked well. It's just this brand in particular, not great. I'll give this one of these.
What do you think this one is, Josh?
This has something to do with temperature. Is this like a warming tray? This is like kind of like a banquet warming tray, but instead of a flame underneath, you get a warming pad. Like if you go to a hotel buffet and it's like heated trays.
Yeah, the whole ad is like, don't you hate when you make so much food and then it all goes cold before you serve it?
Is that cold food you have for me?
Some hot cocoa.
All right, that's enough. We do not need the whole
photo
chicken.
has a rotisserie chicken on it though.
Well, then we're gonna have to replace one of these, buddy. Which one? Temperature check at minute 0. So our soup is 140. Our mashed potatoes are 101. The chicken, a screaming 150. And the hot chocolate, 146. I guess we'll check these in a moment. It's been about 30 minutes. So this says the mat's 150, but it's actually 170. Let's see if they maintain their temperature. First of all, the soup coming in at a whopping 124. Definitely lost some temp. Our mashed potatoes, 122. Hot chocolate, 130. The chalky went down, the mashed potatoes went up. And the chicken, 123. So for the most part, all these lost temp. Yeah, they sort of kind of stayed warm. If you do have an oven that's functional, I would suggest putting your oven on the lowest possible setting. Make sure that your container is heat-proof. Tent it lightly in tin foil and leave it in there to keep it warm. We have a portable blender. This is useful if you're out in the woods, which we are. There's also a freeway over there. You open this and then put frozen food in there. We're gonna put a banana in there too. Just a little tease.
Hate that. Put her on. It turned on earlier today.
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty sick.
Vitamix right there, baby.
I mean, it's got a vortex. This is really good.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. This is really ugly though. Let's work on the design. The next gadget is a microwave. It's like a steamer vegetable basket.
It's a microwave ramen cooker.
Wow. I feel like people have gotten by without this for a very long time.
Yeah, but wait till you see how cool this thing is.
Seasoning, then the vegetables, and then the Shin Black, which is the beef bone broth seasoning.
Gently.
Love using the microwave.
3 minutes. I heard the crunch. You know, sometimes when you make too much liquid, you can strain your noodles out and then pour however much broth you want back in.
What is this, if you're rationing at home? Do I recommend this product? No. You could just do this in a bowl. You don't need to buy another product. If you have a microwave and a bowl, you can do this because it's the exact same process. I'll give it one of these. I've been given another contraption. What is this, like modeled after like Squidward's hand? Okay, we have an egg. It's not a cracker for sure. Oh, this is the flip a fried egg, isn't it? I have wondered about these. I'm excited to try this. I'm going in. All right, so we'll wait for the white to set a little more and then we're gonna give this a little shot. You know, they gave it just enough room to not crush the yolk. I guess this is for people who may not have the motor skills to properly flip. I think it's better to learn technique, but you still have to do the act of flipping. It just makes it a little more foolproof. Here we go. This feels too intimate with the egg. Like
Gently caress.
And then you're just gonna, and you're gonna gently. Ow. I mean, it worked. I did burn myself because I'm not used to flipping that slowly. My general thought is this is a single-use tool that now you can only pick things up that are so tall. You know, this might work for pancakes too. I don't know. I could see it being useful for some people. I will never use this, but you know what? I'll give it one of these. This looks like one of those things that you use to like check your pulse. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not the case because there's like a blade in here. Look, this one's pretty clear. This looks like basically a bag sealer. I mean, this is cool. Let's try it. Oh no, I opened a bag of chips that I don't want to use. I guess I'll use my new bag sealer. The wire coil in here is actually cutting the bag. I mean, it's almost sort of working if I can get it to work again on the other direction. It's sealed but not airtight. This is basically an open air bag of chips. This will go stale anyway. It's not really doing the job it needs to do, and the coil is so hot, it's actually cutting through the bag. I'm gonna go ahead and say that because this didn't really seal it, I'm gonna give it a thumbs down. Next up, we have this thing. Oh, that's a blade. Yo, wait, hold on. I think this is like some sort of a slicer, right?
It's like an electric food processor, handheld.
Yo, hold on. It works really well with the white part of the green, but as soon as you get to the floppy bits, it just crushes it in there and minces it.
Yeah, there's another attachment. Help it out a little bit.
It's so small, I mean.
A quarter of an onion doesn't even fit.
This is an eighth of an onion. All right, whatever. I'm giving it one of these. I really don't like it, I'm sorry. Next up, this is a fryer that comes with a drain. I think this is gonna work really well. I also think this is not that big. You can maybe fry a couple chicken tenders. Good luck frying a whole chicken. Traditionally speaking, when you fry, the more space you have to fry in, the more even the coloration on the fry, the easier it is to fry, and generally, the more maneuverability in what you fry expands. You're gonna have to clean the pot anyway. If you don't wanna deal with it, don't fry. Okay, we got hot oil. This is a little too hot. This is like 370, but it's telling me that it's 400. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not right. All right, let's pop this bad boy in there. And the cool thing is if you're worried about, oh my God, that's hot as f. Wow, maybe it wasn't built so well. Well, anyway, the point is that if you're frying something, you can close this so you don't splash yourself with oil. That is fun, but this handle gets extremely hot. Also, we left the sticker on.
People are scared of frying.
They really are. That's looking nice. Okay, and look at this, boom. Do your little drip tray. It's built in. I'm liking this. Now, the only problem is I always like to season immediately after it comes out. So if I do this, it gets in the oil. Frankly, I don't know how much of a problem that is because I've never seasoned hot oil in my life. Who wants to clean up a bunch of oil if all you're getting is 2 hash browns out of it? So now I'm gonna fry other stuff. We've got some mozzarella sticks. Whoa, why are you laughing? I'm tired of Italians yelling at me, so I'm trying to pronounce things more properly.
Mozzarella sticks are not Italian.
Well, these fried nicely. They're crisp, they're hot, they're really good. It works. It's not super efficient, but I could see this being helpful for people who want to fry small batches of stuff. You will have less oil to clean up, but to me, you're better off with a sheet tray and a bigger pot. But also give it a thumbs up. Next up, I think this is like a Thermomix because it's got like a main base and then like a blender thing in here. Oh yeah. So I found out this is a milk maker, as in like oat milk, soy milk. We're gonna make oat milk. Oats in, water, lid goes on. This could be sick. Boom, okay, that looks milky. There are pieces of oats floating around in it. And then we have a Muala, simple oat milk. Okay. This is not good. I mean, this is just like blended up oats and water. In order to properly make oat milk, typically you have to let it soak in water and then blend it and pass it through a nut milk bag or a very, very, very fine mesh cheesecloth. To me, you're better off buying a blender because that can do multiple things instead of just this. So I'm gonna give that a thumbs down. We have the portable kettle. I'm gonna guess that this is a cup that heats stuff up. So we turn this on and we set it to 176. We had some water in here. I mean, it's hot. I don't know if I want to drink from something that heated it up electronically though. Like I would be worried from like a health standpoint, but I mean, it's cool. All right, smells like lemon tea. If you're going into the office or you're on a trip or maybe you're on a long drive and you want some tea, or hypothetically, if you have like cold soup in your car that you want to heat up, you could toss the soup in here and heat it up. I mean, I could really see the usefulness of this. Assuming there's no health hazard, kind of sick. It works, thumbs up. Okay, I already know what this is immediately. This is for making a salad. You probably put your stupid greens in here. Oh, this holds your dressing. Pop the top, you put it in there, and then you shake it like a protein shaker bottle, and then you have a little fork. That looks like it's trying to do yoga.
I worked really hard on finding these.
Blue cheese?
You don't like blue cheese?
I don't like blue cheese.
Well, we don't have to use the blue cheese.
Thank you, Haynes. Okay. A little chicken, protein for a 3-year-old, nuts and berries, and then a dressing.
No. You put it in here and then you like, you know, drive into work.
And later that day, you put it in the, yeah, I already get that. All right.
Here, I can help you with that.
Haynes, back off. Listen, I love you, buddy. Can't mess with a man and his salad, you know?
I just tried to mess with you, so.
Yeah, it worked. This one's cool. I'll go with thumbs up.
Got you a new knife.
It's just a knife, right?
Yep, just a knife. It's like the #1 knife on TikTok.
Really? I'm not the one to judge a knife. And the reason why is really any piece of metal that has an edge can be used as a knife. And there's no amount of money that's going to replace that simple fact. That said, I like higher quality stuff that's gonna last a lifetime. Based off what this is made out of, this looks like it's not gonna last a very long time, but it looks like it's gonna get the job done. Let's try it. It's a little awkward, but it works. I knew it was gonna work before I even started using it. If you don't have budget for a more expensive or a nicer, higher quality knife, this is still gonna get the job done. I've always said before, if you have budget, get a nicer knife. If you don't, get a less expensive knife. And ideally one that's big, and I like the size of this one. It's also $5, that's crazy. So I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I gotta say, this one surprised me. I was not expecting to have this many thumbs up. I thought they were all gonna be thumbs down. So I guess you learn every day. Sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover and you gotta at least give it a shot. That said, I think I'm gonna stick to not buying products off there personally. Bye, subscribe.